Look out, we're here again.
It's great to be back.
It is.
We come at least twice a year.
Got it, Sheila, but where are we? I don't think so, lads.
Benidorm!
Thank you. Us Brits love to visit.
There's so much to do, there's so much going on. Benidorm is off it.
And many have made it home sweet home.
It's all go, it's a busy day.
Life's here, not all fun in the sun.
See, where there's a will, there's a way.
But if you're willing to work hard, you could live that good life.
This is my car villa, and it only cost me £23,000.
Because Benidorm has it all.
Sun.
The beaches and the way of life.
Or what we like to call...
We are bargain-loving Brits in the sun!
Coming up, Mark Ellis lets it all hang out at his brand new drag show.
Tired.
Rock chick Nikki hosts her own Headbangers Ball.
Hope you enjoy us with the Rock Takedown.
And there's tears and tantrums
Mum, shut up! Why are you getting tense, Lacey?
as wedding planner Louise's daughters fly the nest.
Don't cry and be silly. I will sort it tomorrow.
Ah, Benidorm.
And there's so much variety, so much fun to be had.
Like what exactly?
Sand, sangria, and I love going anything else.
We like food, we like to eat out.
The weather, the sea, and the people.
I absolutely love it. Could live here.
Well, Grace, there's a whole host of Brits who do call this home. 20 minutes up the coast from the bright lights of Benidorm.
Hiya. You need a hand?
It's dinner time for entertainer Mark Ellis and his landlord Ian James. What are you having, chaps?
Garlic bread, coleslaw, fresh onions.
Nice.
You can help me do this later.
I'll get the plates out, essentially.
That's normally all you do.
Mark moved in 12 months ago after the pandemic blew a hole in his budget.
Why would I live anywhere else? I can live here cheaply. I can have someone cook meals for me. I can have someone generally sort of mother me. I could have forked out to live somewhere else, but I bought a new car instead.
Smart move, Mark.
It's terrible you're still working at your age, to be honest. You should be retired now.
41.
Dog years.
Same as your waist.
But are this odd couple, well, a couple?
The great thing is, I absolutely don't fancy him. He absolutely doesn't fancy me. It's not that kind of relationship at all, but we understand each other.
We have no physical attraction. We're alike, father and son. We really are, you know. I look after Mark. Mark is a typical rebellious son.
I think I'm going to need to just trim those edges off, actually.
I kind of enjoy caring for him, you know, a little bit.
That's twice I've stabbed myself. And he just mentors me generally, and he gives me advice about my shows. He's got many decades of experience of working when drag was probably just invented.
Ian's been performing drag for 4 decades. Mark is better known as one of Benidorm's best-loved drag acts, Ruby Rocks. Who will say Ruby? But it hasn't all been rosy for Ruby.
I'd worked with Sinatra's for 6 years, a long time, and then sadly the business had to close and I didn't know what I was going to do.
Sinatra's has since reopened, and in the years between, he's turned his hand to everything from quizmaster...
I'm going to read out 10 sets of song lyrics.
...to tour guide...
Set sail, me hearties!
But his heart was always in one place.
So Ruby's got a new venue, a new home, so I want to give it so that I keep true to how I've always been, but develop and have a new, reimagined version of myself. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. I haven't quite fully decided. If you could, have a good look at what you think's sort of working in the room and stuff like that, because I'm not sure, and we'll talk about it afterwards, because I've got some ideas.
Tonight, he's trying out his new show under his mate Ian's experienced eye.
I've been a performer for 40 years. I want to help Mark because I think Mark is a very talented boy.
I can't wear black leather anymore, ever since I was mistaken for a DFS sofa. I want people to keep on coming back and to have something new to watch. Drag has come a long way, and I want to keep on improving it.
I'll be burning rubber, you'll be kissing my ass. I've got lots planned for you this evening. I'm going to really go boom, 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 and get through it all. Woo.
Where he is now in his career, there's no time for bad wigs, no time for costumes not fitting.
Tonight's show features 4 characters.
I know this has never been shared in a million years, let me explain.
4 chaotic costume changes.
What kind of state of me?
And 4 long waits by Ruby's audience. Backstage, post-show, seasoned pro and mentor Ian's got some tough love to dish out.
I think you're going places, but I think the stress of your changes, they're so quick. And I think that time is to check your makeup, to powder yourself, no reflections, no sweat. And you walk out, take a deep breath.
Like that at all. It's like...
But it can be like that because this is what you're inspiring to be. This is why you work so hard. You know, so don't sell it short.
Ian's friendly fire means Mark has some work to do on his alter ego, Ruby Rocks.
It was manic, it was crazy, and like Ian's made a couple of points of like, it affects the quality of the show. Could I deliver a better quality show and people still enjoy it and respond in that way? That is something that I want to try and I want to get to the bottom of.
High in the hills just outside of Altea, you'll find 72-year-old Nikki. Looking good, Nikki.
This is my lovely house where I've lived for 20 years, and it's my little piece of paradise that I've always wanted to be in.
2 decades ago, Nikki swapped sunny Bournemouth for sunny Spain.
I have beautiful sea views, and it's not far to get into Benidorm or the surrounding areas. It's nice and relaxing. But you can hear the cicadas in the background, which drive you crazy.
It's a small price to pay for the life Nikki and her husband Mick have built here over the past 20 years.
And this is my husband. He's here, not in body, but he's here in picture. Poor bless him, he's working away all the time.
Mick drives trucks for some of the great and good in the music industry.
Mumford & Sons, all signed, rock and roll stuff everywhere. Paul McCartney, Simple Minds, Big Country, Joe Cocker.
Blimey, that really is a rock and roll hall of fame.
I think he's the oldest rock and roll driver on the road ever. 73 years old this year, and he's been doing it all our married life. I'm surprised we're still married, actually, 47 years later.
While Mick's away, there's another woman in the marriage.
Here is Doris. She's the rock and roll chick of the house besides me, so she keeps me company at night time. She stands there in the window, but we don't put the red lights on because it looked like Lady of the Night.
When the conversation flags with Doris, Nikki's got Mick on speed dial.
Hi, Mick.
Morning.
Hi, how are you? Where are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen because it's too hot outside.
Right, OK.
Just having me English cup of tea.
So, what tour are you going out on next?
Death of Napalm or something, some heavy metal band, I don't know.
He's so used to it talking like this. Oh, OK then. Love you lots.
OK, love you lots.
Take care.
Nikki's rock credentials mean she was the natural choice when the local motorbike club needed help. They've asked her to book 3 bands at their annual bike show.
It's big. Thousands of people come. There's a huge stage where they have live music playing. So there's a lot going on, and a lot of pressure for the organisers themselves.
Organising a bunch of heavy metal headbangers is not going to be easy.
It's a little bit stressful just to make sure that, as it's the first time I've booked these bands, that everything's going to go according to plan. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that nothing untoward's going to happen.
3 rock bands, hundreds of hairy bikers, just one Nikki. What could possibly go wrong? Coming up, Mark and Ruby Rocks hatch a harebrained plan.
Right, so I'm going to tease it out a bit.
Does that mean we're going to call it names and stuff?
and gig promoter Nikki is ready to rock.
I was in the Girl Guides. I'm trying to be prepared.
In Alicante, it's Louise Bradley's birthday.
Did you work out me cryptic birthday card?
Well, yes. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Why, what's that?
In the cryptic message, there was an F instead of an L.
F?
Yeah. From Scott.
Ah, yeah, it was a little F, wasn't it? It was a little F.
There was no L.
Was at the top. T-L.
To Louise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
H-B.
Happy birthday.
Little F.
From Scott.
S.
No love. No L.
There was kisses.
Yeah, but there was no L. I'm going to treat myself to a birthday present.
Louise is 49 today. It might not have been the perfect birthday so far, but things could improve tonight.
So we're going out this evening as a family to have dinner, which is something we try to do once a month, but being as it's my birthday and it's a free day, we're going off out gallivanting.
Yeah, we better crack on.
And you?
I know.
Yeah. It's 6:30.
I've got 6 litres of glue under my nails.
No one wants sticky hands at dinner, Scott.
Lacey, go and get ready.
Oh, my legs.
When not organising her own birthday party, Louise organises other people's weddings.
I love a wedding.
And daughters Lacey and Neve have been a big part of Team Tie the Knot.
That's got to come forward a bit.
They have one more wedding to do this summer, but it will be their last because Louise's daughters are leaving home. In less than 2 weeks, Lacey's starting a 5-year zoology course in the UK.
I've been obsessed with animals ever since I was a kid, and I've just loved being around them. So I'd really love to take care of animals.
And Neve is returning to England to start her new life as a professional performer.
Well, I'm graduating now, so technically I'm a professional singer, dancer, actor, waiting for the West End to call my name.
Tonight's meal marks the end of an emotional era. It's a difficult time for Louise, who came to Spain just after Lacey was born.
I was pregnant with twins, and they were born at 26 weeks. And one survived and one died after 16 hours. Lacey, who was the twin that survived, she was in hospital for 80 days and was really quite poorly. I really didn't want to go back to work and leave her. One day I just said, Scott, we're moving to Spain. You can come if you want to, but I'm going. I just couldn't face going back to work and leaving her. It was too precious.
Celebrating and commiserating with Louise are her dad Jerry and his wife Irene.
Happy birthday. This is a new start for you, isn't it? A new part of your life.
I'll be fine. It's a new experience for me.
What are you going to miss the most?
Going down the boulevard.
Spending your money.
She can't live for me. She's got to live for herself. So although it'll be difficult, it's also the start of a new beginning.
Happy birthday to you.
49.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, 49. I'm a bit old now.
But there's just enough time for the girls to help Louise organise one last wedding.
I think it's going to be a little bit strange knowing that it's the last wedding that we'll all do together. So I've got to make the most of every last minute we've got with them.
It's going to be a memorable time for the whole family. In Altea, Ruby Rox's alter ego Mark and one of Ruby's wigs are en route for a makeover.
This wig is going to be transformed by Ian today. He's going to make it into a 60s style. It's going to be Ruby's 60s style, not a particular character. I think I've lost a little bit about what the style I wanted Ruby to be. It is important because I want to show that I've actually got a style of my own.
It's stage 1 of Operation Reimagine Ruby.
All right, lovely. What have you done with it?
I don't know. Can you just do your magic and make it 60s
Well,
and make it Ruby?
we'll try. The idea is to put a fringe in, very 60s, lift it up, volume there, bring it down, bring it out at the bottom, and then spray it to death.
Transforming the wig is part of Mark's master plan to make his show run without any snags.
So one of the big things that I'm working on is trying to get the show to be smoother with the changes and stuff like that, so that I don't actually have to run off and get changed. I just have something on underneath and I just change into like a different era.
Right, so I'm going to tease it out a bit.
Does that mean we're going to call it names and stuff?
Mark's new act needs a test audience and he's got an idea.
Wouldn't it be a good idea if you wouldn't mind if we had just a few people come round, have a few drinks, have a nice social occasion,
Around the house?
Yeah, and feed them maybe. So members, and then
when you say feed them, you mean me feed them. So you're going to have the barbecue to get some feedback and decide whether you want to put new numbers in or whether they work, or is that the idea?
Yeah, only people that like mates and that. I'll ask questions at the end and just get people to write down their opinions.
Perfect.
Doesn't sound too harebrained to me, Ruby, but let's hope they like it.
That is great. I think it's really 60s. And it's not any particular character, it's just Ruby does 60s. Great, love it. And I just for lucky one having Ian to just transform a wig like that. It's all coming together, the costume's been made, and I've got a plan for a little preview. So I'm wanting people to go, no, get rid of it, yes, keep that, and then I can just focus my ideas.
Friends! We all need them, but what happens to them when you move abroad?
Friends and family, that's what we miss. Yeah. But if we get them coming over to see us, then it's not too bad, is it?
If you're worried about making a buddy in Benny, never fear, because here are our bargain-loving tips for making friends abroad.
The best social life we have ever had.
It's a real nice community spirit.
First off, pets are a great conversation starter. And they can be your perfect pals.
Cats make the best of mates.
You're my best friend. Oh, yeah, you are.
Most of the time.
Your best friend.
If you want some human company, joining a club is sure to net you some pals.
We start off with coffee. We don't always end up with coffee, do we?
And finally, you couldn't mix things up by inviting everyone out for a meal.
Well, I've only been here a week and look, I've already made friends. Good food, good company. What more do you want? Cheers, ladies.
There's nothing like a good breakfast to start the working day.
Toast this morning. My job's always breakfast. Tim's quite lazy in the morning.
And bar owner Tim's breakfast is nothing like a good one.
Toast and cream cheese is definitely not Tim's favourite breakfast. Fried breakfast is Tim's favourite breakfast. But he's not allowed it anymore. He's now been diagnosed diabetic. He's got to look after himself.
Should be in a coma.
You've had your tablets. There you go. There's breakfast delivered.
Still not the same as bacon and eggs.
We're not pulling a weight-watching face. Tim pulls pints with partner Debbie in the bar they opened a year ago.
I must have been mad.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Tim. The bar is doing well, although that might be down to Deb's superstitions.
Every day or every evening when I come in, I light the candle in the Buddha. We think it gives us luck. We're going from strength to strength, so fingers crossed. It will continue.
But not everything is harmonious in Tim and Deb's universe. The couple also run a smaller bar down the road.
Yeah, we closed this a few weeks ago because it's very quiet. A lot of our regulars have obviously come down to our new bar, and there's just not the footfall. It's a shame to get rid of it because this is where it all started. It's a nice little bar. It's cute.
Every minute closed means money lost.
The rent on this is just over €800 a month.
But Tim's got a plan.
Late night food, which will do burgers, fish fingers, nuggets, food for kids, value for money, really.
Sounds like a recipe for success.
And that's what we're thinking should take off.
If not, it could be curtains rather than kebabs on the menu. In Albier, Rock Chick Nicky's ready to turn up the volume at tomorrow's bike show up to 11.
OK, so this evening I'm meeting a member from each band to check and see what the stage is like, what music equipment is already there, what is going to be supplied, what the bands might need to bring with them tomorrow.
Hundreds of bikers are en route and are expecting to rock out.
So then hopefully there's no hiccups. I'm trying to be, I was in the Girl Guides, I'm trying to be prepared.
First on the agenda, a meeting with the promoter Steve to discuss all important seating arrangements.
I thought if I could be near the stage somewhere,
Wherever you
so
want.
if there's any problem with the boys...
No, if you just lift some chairs up that you want to put there,
Oh, okay.
and then put your
Put them on
name on
the
it, and
table.
I'll make sure.
Oh, okay,
what time
darling.
will you be arriving?
About 11:15. Then the first band's on at 11:15, 1:15, and then 3:14.
It'll all fall into place and be fabulous.
OK, thanks a lot, Steve. See you tomorrow.
Next up, making sure all the band members make it on time.
What time are you thinking of getting here?
I'm trying to get the guys here sort of around 10, half 10, if I can get Sean out of bed.
And these bands do not get their kicks for free.
I just wanted to check who will be paying the bands.
Rennie.
OK, so they go to him for the dinero.
Yeah.
I'm going to be here from about 11:45, so I should be here by the sound desk, and then if any of you need me, just say, Nicky, and I'll say, hi.
Looks like Nicky is in control, if only everyone else was.
Oh, just hit the lamppost.
Fingers crossed tomorrow's not a car crash.
Positive thoughts, I need positive thoughts. It'll be fine. And if it's not, then we'll make it fine, some way or another. A little bit of heavy metal on a Harley Davidson. Bang those pipes. So yeah, it's going to be a good day tomorrow. Good day. Positive vibes.
Coming up, tiaras and tantrums for wedding planner Louise.
Smile. Mum, shut up.
Tim and Deb's Costa Blanca Live faces up to the Costa Living Crunch.
Benidorm will make you or break you.
And Mark's mates are a tough test for his new act.
Oh, God, I'm nervous now.
In Benidorm, Tim and Deb's plans to make a fast buck from fast food at their smallest bar have fallen through.
We've expanded to a bigger bar. We were going to try and keep this one open. But, it's just not viable for us now. We were going to open this as obviously a takeaway, but it just didn't work out.
I'm feeling quite emotional, actually. Because we've thrown enough money at it and it's not worked. It's time for it to go. It's sad. It's sad because we built this up from nothing. It was an empty shell. We worked really, really hard on it. It's a shame.
After 4 years here, the couple are cutting their losses.
We've started this together, but life goes on, doesn't it?
We've had a lot of tears, we've had a lot of rows, as you can imagine. Working together, living together.
Yep, it's a shame, but life goes on. Move forward. Benidorm will make you or break you.
Yeah, it will.
Tim's salvaging everything that's precious.
Not leaving me dartboard. That's about it, mate.
It might be the end of this bar's era, but there's a new dawn at the big bar up the road. That's where the money is.
I just go with the flow, man. We do 10 times better up there than we did here. But we can't split ourselves in half and do both. So, concentrate on the one that makes the money. End of an era.
In Albier, Rock Chick Nicky is setting the stage for one of the biggest days in Benidorm's biker calendar. They'll be getting their rocks off and raising money for local charities. Nicky's bands need to look good, sound good, and turn up on time.
It's filling up now. We're getting there.
If not, Nikki could face a bunch of angry bikers and not get any more work from festival organiser Steve. Fortunately, Nikki's worked her magic. And the Rock Titans start the show on time and in tune.
Hope you enjoy us with the Rock Titans! Freaking rocks in the hot sun. I for the Lord, I for the Lord.
And Nikki's magic is contagious.
I'm ready for Macabre.
Time for Nikki to find out if she struck a chord with festival boss Steve.
So far from my side, it's all gone
Yeah.
really
cool.
smooth,
Cool.
really well, really good.
Good,
really
good.
happy. And a couple, 3 or 4 more hours, and then it's done for another year. So you've done a good job this year.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it again next year?
I don't mind.
There you go.
Yeah,
So you've got the job. You've got the job for
stress-
next year if you want it. Then.
Thank you, my lovely.
Well
Well, thank
very
you
much.
so much.
Bravo, Nikki. That's next year's gig in the bag. Encore, anyone?
Really brilliant, brilliant day. More people than ever this year. Absolutely fantastic day. The 3 groups have been absolutely amazing. Great music. Everybody dancing, enjoying the day. Fantastic. So, yeah, I'm on it again next year.
If us Brits in Benidorm are proud of one thing, it's our portable palaces.
If you came in the evening and you was blindfolded, you'd swear blind that you was in like a bungalow or something. You'd never think it was a caravan.
You just gave the game away, Tony. Now we're here, why don't you show us around?
Welcome to our home. This is our living room.
We spent a lot of money on here, but we're very proud of what we've got done. The work we've done here is from scratch. It's a new awning. All the walls are new, ceilings new, new floor. Everything's practically new. Done all the kitchen, fitted all the kitchen, done all the tiling, done all the floor tiling. We did budget about 10 grand. I think we spent about between 16 to 18 grand.
How do you feel about that, Linda?
Well, it's obviously more than I expected to spend, but for the finish that we've got, and I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We take a look in the bedroom?
Yeah. I thought you'd never ask, Linda.
That's our bed. Nice and cosy. It's like it just gives you a big love when you get in. It's like it's missed you from the night before.
Oh, bless. But where does the magic happen for everyone else?
It says what it does on a tin, basically. It's a bedroom. This bed is more comfortable than our bed at home. I had an extra topper mattress put on top of it, but I'll tell you what, one of the best sleeps you'll ever get.
Oh, shuffle over, Dave. I'm coming in for a snuggle. But not everyone's bedroom is the perfect fit.
So this is the bedroom. It's a little
Yeah.
bit low, the ceiling.
Yeah, this light's in the way all the time. I keep banging my head on it. I'm 6'4". Unfortunately, sometimes it does have advantages when you're in crowds and things. But I mean, certainly not here. I can't quite stand up, just about. But my head's hitting the ceiling.
Best have a lie down, Alan. Sweet dreams. In Alicante, Louise and her daughters Neve and Lacey are collecting props and decorations for the final wedding that they will do together.
Today, being as it was the last one of the summer, I wanted it to just be me and the girls, so we could have it together on our own.
In a few days, Neve is starting work as an actress in London and Lacey is starting a zoology course in Hampshire.
Don't drop the bottom off.
The girls have been helping Louise at work all summer and Lacey knows how to cut it.
It's not very sharp, but I feel like if you add some, like, oomph, you know, it could probably kill you.
Is that all the chairs, Neve?
Yeah.
Yeah?
26.
Oh, we need pale pink bows. Pale pink bows.
Which one?
Pale pink.
There's different pinks. I
Pale
assume
pink?
it's that one at the...
Definitely pale pink then.
Oh, Jesus!
Push it this way.
Today's wedding is on the beach and all 26 chairs need to be unpacked and decorated with pale pink bows.
Lacey, come on, hurry up, get with the programme. Pull it through and make it wide like a flower. Lacey, you ain't got it at all, have you? I'll tell you what, Lacey.
Can't do bows.
Well, you
I've
ain't
said
even got
this.
to do in the bow.
It's my nan's job. I don't Oh, it's not on the...
Lacey, are you even struggling to put it on the chair?
Just give up.
Bows finally tied by Mum. Thoughts turn to Lacey and her future in England.
I bet you could count on two hands how many times you've been to England. And every time you've been to England, it's just been to an airport.
I haven't been.
You're going to
really
have a
anywhere.
big culture shock when you get there. I am worried, really worried. At the minute, it doesn't seem quite real.
But what is real is that the guests for Deborah and Ronald's wedding are arriving right now. But at the exact moment the bride and groom say, "I do," Louise receives an email from the college Lacey is hoping to go to.
I want to copy that email address and put it up there because they're saying they've not had Lacey's exam results and they won't enrol yet. This is crazy. I've sent them all off last week and had an email saying they've got them and now they're saying they can't enrol her. Stop tutting at me.
I know this is important, Lou, but the wedding is finishing.
See what Javier wants to do photos-wise. We need to get the flowers. You two get the chairs back towards the car.
I don't know whether I'm gonna be going or not yet, so my mum's gonna talk to him in the morning.
Don't cry and be silly. I will sort it tomorrow.
Making matters worse, Louise has planned a farewell party for Lacey.
God forbid something did happen and she couldn't go. Well, she's got a leaving party. She had a leaving party. She said goodbye to everyone, and then all of a sudden she can't go. But it will be fine. Smile.
Mum, shut up.
Why are you getting tense, Lacey?
As the happy couple head off to live happily ever after, Lacey's future is in doubt. Over in Altea, Mark and Ian are busy preparing for tonight's Ruby Rocks preview.
Well, I can tell that I am croaky and I'm not warmed up. I'm going to have to sort that out before people come round because I'm like, Is everyone going to sit down there?
Yeah, of course.
What on?
Well, there's loads of chairs. We can take these down when they come. I just don't want to unorganise the place until they get here. Maybe it's better if they stand, because when you start singing, it won't be so difficult for them to leave.
I think something's gone wrong in the kitchen. Okay, something's burning. Oh, that smell. I wonder what it is.
He's trying out a new act and costume changes in front of some hopefully friendly faces.
It's going to be one of those things this evening where it's going to be useful for me. I'm going to find out, like, some feedback. But I want to have fun with my friends as well. It's going to be a social occasion. We're in some... just have a bit of a laugh with the whole process. It's not too serious.
Tonight's first guest is local dressmaker Jill.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
Jill's made a brand new dress for Ruby Rocks, designed to help make quick costume changes.
It's like Christmas.
Oh, that's so impressive.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it.
To take the dress off, you literally just pull this. It's got Velcro.
Right,
So
okay.
that's nice and easy. And when you undo that, you've just got one button.
And she's got a surprise for him.
Oh, gosh. That is absolutely what I was looking online to buy.
You shall
That's really cute.
You shall go to the ball.
I shall go to the ball, indeed. Right.
Mark might be going to the ball, but Ian's worried he's going to make a balls up.
I need you to get that track up and playing for me, because I'm getting stressed now.
There you go, darling. Has everybody else got a drink?
Guests fed and watered by Ian. All they need now is the star of the show.
Welcome, Ruby Rocks. Thank you, and hello. Are you all right? Big round of applause for Ian. For doing everything today. Do we like the new dress? Right. Well, you can put that on the feedback form. I'm going to do some of these new numbers, and we want you to be brutally honest. Not too brutal, Claire, but brutally honest. Okay. I'm not giving you a proper show. It's a preview. Right. Oh, God, I'm nervous now. This one. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe.
10 minutes into Ruby's set, and it's time for tonight's first big test.
Thank you. There we go. Give me a little more time. Right. Now, it's time for a change. Are you ready? Go.
And the big reveal of Jill's 60s dress and Ian's 60s wig.
Oh, quick, wasn't it, that? 25 seconds.
And 4 songs later, his guests have seen enough to give their comments. Fingers crossed they're constructive.
Let's see what people have got to say. Love your new entrance, love your voice, and nice to hear you use it. Love a new dress, not with a blonde wig. I agree with that. I think it could maybe do with an auburn one, but it's just what I had. The first song needs to be shorter. The last song from Kate Bush is just wonderful. People like that one. It's good though. There's some good, really good suggestions. I'll go through these like properly and like sort of jot it down. Okay, I think I've got something to work on there. I just want to make sure that I don't disappoint my audience, so I won't put something out there that's not ready. But well, it's got to be ready, hasn't it? So I best get working on it.
The feedback has given Mark plenty of food for thought, but can he serve up a winning recipe for the opening night? Coming up, Louise worries whether teenager Lacey will stay teen total.
No alcohol.
I'm not going to drink anything.
One of them's in there that's old enough to drink.
And it's finally curtains up on the all-new Ruby Rocks show.
They're going to actually storm it.
Over in Alicante, it's a school night for wedding planner Louise Bradley. She has to get daughter Lacey's exam results to the college in England she's due to arrive at next week.
Lacey's really upset. She had a few tears and she thinks that she's not going.
But the college is closed.
It's awful at the weekends because she can't speak to somebody.
Despite the uncertainty, Louise is putting a brave face on it and throwing a leaving party for Lacey tonight. She's pulled a few wedding planner strings and hired one of her favourite venues for Lacey and her friends.
We arranged, especially with the people that own the castle, if we could have the evening and have one of the rooms for her to have a party, so all her school friends are here to say goodbye to her and hopefully have a good night on us. I'm going to eat elsewhere around the corner out the way so she knows where I am if she needs me. The staff here know that they're all underage, so hopefully they won't have too many ciders.
While Lacey and her friends make memories, Mum hopes they don't make too merry.
One of them's in there that's old enough to drink, and if they've all got beers on the table and their parents come, I'm going to be in trouble.
And there's nothing like a big sister to grass you up.
She's told you what? She's having a drink?
Yes, she did.
What's she going to have?
She said that she's having rum and coke.
Rum and coke.
Rum and coke.
Fortunately, it looks like Lacey and her mates are towing the party line.
It is great. I'm glad everyone's having a good time. I'm pretty sure they are.
Good job, because Mum's on the prowl.
I've paid the bill. No alcohol.
I'm not going to drink anything.
Neve told me that you're going to have a rum and coke.
No.
Neve's already grassed you up.
That was a joke.
Okay, so have a nice night.
Lacey and her friends are off into town.
I told Lacey 2 o'clock, no later, because Grandad's getting up to go out to pick her up. Oh, dear God.
2 weeks later, and it's 4 a.m. Time for Louise to take her daughters to the airport and their new lives in England.
Lacey, come on.
The good news is that Lacey's college has finally confirmed her place. And older daughter Neve is also off to start work in London.
Right, got everything? In general, life is better here, so I thought they'd be here forever. But the opportunities in education, I think, are a little bit better in the UK from 16.
I thought I'd be upset. I'm a little bit upset, but I think she's going to have a great time and she's doing the right thing, so it's something to be happy about rather than sad about, really.
It's bittersweet because I know it's what she wants, so although it'll be difficult, it's also the start of a new beginning.
Showtime.
On the strip in Benidorm, it's time for Mark to debut the all-new Ruby Rocks show.
All right, they're going to actually storm it.
Break a leg, Ruby.
Go!
help from Ian and feedback from friends produced a polished performance.
Good evening! Hello! Are you all alright? Good, because I'm a bag of nerves. I forgot to see you. Oh my goodness. Now, first of all, before we go any further, do we like the new outfit? It's pretty, isn't it? Lovely, thank you. I'm sorry I'm late on, but I was having, I was like, backstage. It's okay.
Time for the crucial costume change.
Are we ready for this? Now, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, go.
With a little more help from Ian.
1 second. Let's go.
From the 70s to the 60s in less than 120 seconds. That's got to be some kind of record. And as the show goes on, Ruby's changes get slicker and quicker. She's also filling out a bit.
I've just had some work done. Okay, you can tell.
But for all the class on stage,
okay.
Anything goes backstage. The crowd love Ruby, and Mark's got a special way of saying thanks to mentor Ian.
Can I have a special round of applause for my lovely housemate, Ian James McDonald? So can you join me on stage? Can you join me on stage, please? I'm going to just take this moment, alright, I just want to take this moment, having somebody in my life that looks after me, looks out for me, like this wonderful man does, is an absolute treasure, and he really does help my life make it so much better. Thank you. So I'm going to dedicate this song to him. You're my world, you're every breath I take. You're my world, you're every move I make. Further I see the stars up in the sky.
It's been a long road, but the future looks bright for Ruby Rocks.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Miss Ruby Rocks.
Next time on Bargain Loving Brits in the Sun.
Are you ready for some rock and roll?
It's a hard rock life for guitarist Johnny Hellraiser.
I tell you what, today just wasn't meant to be.
A huge booking gives DJ Jessie the jitters.
What if no one turns up? I've got a lot of thinking to do, I really have.
And Sean Mack is having an art attack.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm a bit flustered now.